Hey all, X-Art student here. Today, I'm going to try paper mache. I don't think I've ever tried it before. Maybe when I was in elementary school, years and years ago. So, let's see what we could do. I collected a bunch of newspapers I found in every town I traveled in, and tried making this mixture of water to glue. I think I actually put too much water in. I decided to try it because I didn't want to do the flour mixture because it said it possibly would mold more. Once I had my newspaper soaked in the glue water concoction, I added it to my balloon, and I figured that would be a good base for this mask because I want it to fit around someone's head. Turns out paper mache takes a long time to dry, so I covered it up with some plastic wrap and then moved on to other things. I used some old cardboard laying around to cut up some shapes. I wanted to make a flower mask as well as a sun mask, so I needed those petals and I needed those sun rays. When the paper mache was finally dry, I was able to add more soaked newspaper. It just became a bunch of layers on layers and hours on hours of waiting and just adding. I wanted it to be strong and hard so then I could wear it and not worry about it breaking. Once it was good, I cut out the balloons and I had a great shape. And since a head can't fit through that hole, obviously, I had to keep cutting and cutting almost to the halfway point to make these work. Next part is the fun part, adding the details. This is where I applied all of my little cardboard cutouts with some hot glue and really saw this piece coming to life. It was a lot more fun than the paper mache itself. I don't know if it mattered so much, but I added an extra piece of paper mache from the mask part to the cardboard, so then it would hopefully transition well and feel a lot smoother. Maybe it worked, maybe it didn't. Then, once that was dry, I was able to do a mixture of this yellow-orange and cover my piece. Turns out my yellow is super duper transparent, so I learned from my mistakes and I covered my flower in white, which I should have done with the sun. But I was already a few layers into it, so I just stuck with white with this one and did yellow and orange with the other one over and over again. This took a lot of dry time as well. I didn't have any big brushes, but I found this fan brush and it worked really well with covering a lot of the places as well as not leaving a lot of streaks of the paintbrush everywhere. Then the tips of the rays got some bright yellow to make a little ombre look. Next, I went in with pink, yellow, and blue on the flower. This is what I always imagined. I wanted this vibrant flower, mixed colors. It's not going to be perfect. I just wanted that color blend and streakiness and just really kind of sunsetty colors, almost clown colors. The white underpainting was a good choice to make these colors pop. Next, the final details. I was nervous to use my paint markers because then I would have to use my paint again to fix it. But I went slow and just tried adding as much detail as I could to make this work. This part with the gold marker and the little stripes was my favorite actually. I think it added so much dimension, but it took so long to do. I kind of got bored of it. And then at some point the marker started dying, but I was able to finish it. Honestly, I wasn't too happy with all the face details. Some of them didn't show up, or I didn't think it worked well compared to my other suns that I've done before. I think I just got really nervous and overthought this a lot. And the black is very contrasted on this piece, so it's the one thing you see, even though there's tons of colors on this, but you only really see the black, so maybe that was my mistake for choosing such a dark color to outline the face features. I added more black to bring the piece all together. But with this one, the black looked great. I think with the prismatic, bright color and the contrast of the black, it really worked. I wanted this look from the beginning. This is how I always imagined this piece. The doodle that I had at the beginning of this video, it worked out really well. I loved it. It's so funky and weird. Finally finished after weeks of dry time waiting and just trying to be patient even though I'm not. Let's take a look at those close-up shots. That was fun and frustrating to make. I really love the flower. I'm okay with the sun. I wish I created better, designs on it, but it's fine. So I actually did a photo shoot with these pieces, and let's take a look at that. It was pretty fun, but I had no idea how these photos would come out because I cannot see out of these masks at all. That was a really fun project. Thanks for watching, guys. Keep in mind, I do have a posting schedule. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Wednesdays I go live at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'd love to see you there. And of course, Monday through Friday, I do my drawing a day until 5K challenge right here on YouTube Shorts. So tune in. And just so you know, I have an Etsy, and I'd love to show you what I make there. Here's a little snippet, and I hope to see you there as well. Thanks guys for watching. Consider liking, subscribing, or commenting if you would like, and checking me out on other social media. I'd love to see you there. Thanks so much, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye!